Hi, this is the third video in the series Matra Counting using the Hindi poem lyrics visualization software. In this video, we will see how the half letters or Adha Akshar impact Matra counting. We have seen that the vowels in Hindi determine the Matra. Short vowels consume one matra and long vowels consume two matras. What happens if an alphabet is a half alphabet? Does it consume any matra or not? It at times consumes 0 matras and at times a half letter consumes one matra. For example, in the word pyar, the half letter pa, adha pa, is 0 matras. But in the word Hindi, the half letter na, adha na, is 1 matra. So how do we know whether it's 0 or 1? There's a simple check. We can pronounce a word with a half letter and without the half letter and see whether the two pronunciations are consuming the same time. For example, instead of saying pyar, if you say yar, both take the same time to say it. But saying Hindi or without the na, saying Hidi, is not the same thing. This Hidi is significantly short, indicating that the adha na is consuming one matra by itself. Apart from this check that we can carry out, there are various cases depending on the position of the half letter within a word. The first possibility is if a half letter is in the beginning of a word. I am indicating the half letter with a black circle here because we don't know whether it will consume a matra or not. So in such a situation, when the half letter is in the beginning of the word, then it consumes no matra, 0. An example is, as we had seen before, pyar. Because the adha pa is in the beginning of the word, it consumes no matra. Another example is sneh. Saying sneh and saying neh consumes the same time. So the adha sa is not consuming any matra. The second case is if the half letter is inside a word, but it is after a short vowel, whether it is a or choti, chota u. So in such a situation, that half letter generally does consume one matra. So the first is the example we'd seen earlier, Hindi. So the adha na is after the choti e of he, so it's consuming one matra. So the adha na has one matra position of its own. Another example is the word shabd. Saying shabd and saying shad is not the same thing. So that indicates that the half ba is consuming a significant amount of time, that is, it is consuming one matra of its own. Now let us take the example of Hans. If this word is to be read as Hans, meaning a swan, then the dot, the an, consumes one matra. But if the same word is supposed to indicate laughter, hasna, then that dot consumes no matra and the word is just two matras, ha and sa. So ultimately you are the best judge because these are the general cases, but there might be exceptions in particular words. The third case is that if the half letter is inside a word, but it is after a dirgh swar, whether it's a or badi e, bada u, au, whatever it may be. In that case, generally the half letter consumes no matra. An example is atma. The adha ta is after a, so it consumes no matra. And lastly, if the half letter is between two dirgh swar, then it would generally consume one matra to have a position of its own, such as atma. In that case, the adhata is consuming one matra because there is a dirgh swar on both the sides. If the half letter is at the end of a word, like say the word swayam, which ends with adhama, the same rule applies, that whether it is after dirgh swar or laghu swar. So if you find it very confusing to remember all these cases, the simple check that we saw earlier, which is to pronounce a word with the half letter and without the half letter and check if the same amount of time is being taken, that solution is always available to you. And as it is, these are generally applicable, but there might always be exception cases. Let us now see how all this impacts the meter in a poem. This is the classic poem Prayan Geet by Jayashankar Prasad. This is a poem which is heavily interspersed with lots and lots of half matras, and the software allocates 0 or 1 matra to the different half letters based on the cases that we discussed earlier. For example, here in the word punya, the adha akshar na has 1 matra because it is after the laghu swar pu. But in this word swayam, the half letter sa does not have any matra allocated to it and is just indicated by the black dot because it's in the beginning of a word. So based on those cases, the software has made the allocation, and mostly we find that the output is well aligned except for this line. So we need to figure out what is happening here. Out here in the word samujjwala, the line is Swayam Prabha Samujjwala Swatantrata Pukarti. In that, the word Samujjwala, as per the rule, the Adha Ja has been allocated 1 matra. But if you pronounce Samujjwala with the Adha Ja or without the Adha Ja, you will find that there isn't any difference in the time taken. In fact, it's very tough to make out a difference in the sound of the two pronunciations also. With the Adha Ja, it is Samujjwala, and without the Adha Ja, Samujjwala. So this way or that, the Adha Ja is not consuming a matra here, in which case we click on the allocated 1 matra and the Adha Ja contracts. It has now become the black dot and it's written here, but no space is allocated to it, and we have the line being counted as 24 matras. If a matra has not been allocated to a half letter but it needs to be, then you can click on the black dot and it expands for the matra to be allocated to the half letter, or you can click it again and it contracts again. So this is the way in which you can handle the half letters in matra counting with the help of the software. Thank you.